Welcome back. I'm Karlie King, and we're at the Creative City Center, and we're onto our next craft. So for this craft, we're going to make a star, and for that we need, if you have some wire coat hangers, just 3, and you can use anything: string, rope, yarn, something to wrap around the star, and some scissors. So those are the only 3 ingredients of our craft project today. So the first thing you're going to do for your star is move the coat hangers, arrange them in so that you have your 5-pointed star using the points of the coat hanger. So put one this way with the hook going in, and then another one, lay it over top so that the 2 points overlap. The hook is going in. And then this one goes across the top, and the hook sort of sticks out the bottom. So you have options for that one, and we'll get to it in a moment. One is that you can bend it back in, or one thing to keep in mind is what you're going to use the star for. I made one of these a couple days ago, and I did it with this yellow fuzzy yarn. And then I thought afterwards, I left the hook, and I could straighten it out, and it could be the star for on top of our Christmas tree. But that's up to you, okay? So if you want to, let's say, hang the star from a string from the roof, I would bend this in. If you want it for the top of the Christmas tree, then leave this last hook out, and you can straighten it out, and then you have something to attach, okay? But for today, I'm just going to bend this in so that it goes in. Actually, you could even kind of loop it around the top here, like so. Will it fit? Maybe. Maybe it'll bend the other way. It'll bend in. We just got to be a little patient with it. That'll work. Okay, so we have our 5 points, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now you're going to take some of the string, rope, yarn, whatever you're using, and start attaching, tying the points where there's what I call seams or crossovers. Wherever the hangers join, you're going to tie a little string around it. So we're going to cut a little piece and tie it up here. And you want to tie it nice and tight. Okay, so tie it nice and tight. And I'll do this one next. Then you can trim these off as well once you've tied it tight. Yeah, I wanted to make this craft for this, and it's funny how these things happen. So then I was doing some Christmas shopping the last few days, and then I went into a few different stores, and I saw these kinds of stars hanging or placed along the shelves and stuff. So I thought, oh, I must be on the right track if I think about it, and then I see it. It's kind of serendipitous or coincidence or however they say. Okay, I'm going to do the top one now. I'll tie that one. I have white coat hanger, wire coat hangers here, but the other ones I was just thinking, the ones that the metal looking ones, they're kind of like a brass color. They would look really good with this rope that I'm using as well. So you might want to match them, right? If you have white hangers, then I could have done a white thread too. Okay, so my last hanger, so I've got a few to tie on. So 1, 2, 3 at least, 4, 5. I'm going to keep tying them together. And I'm just doing a basic knot here, nothing special. Trim it off. And here. Yeah, when I started doing this, I was thinking like you could make these stars, like I was saying, I used fuzzy yellow yarn, but you could use even tinsel or garland, I guess it would be called, not tinsel. Tinsel's the little strands that look like icicles, but I guess it would be garland. That would make a festive one. Or maybe you, I don't know, if you have a yarn stash at home, just go through it. Maybe that yarn that you think to yourself, what would I make with this? It would be perfect maybe for a star. Okay, so we're almost done securing all the points. All right, oh, one more down here to really make sure it stays together. I'm going to even loop it around like so. Perfect. Okay. I could tie there too so that it's nice and flat. What do you think? I'm thinking yes. Okay. Let's do one more and then we can get to the fun wrapping part. I don't know if you can see it, but I do have a glue gun heating up just in case, because like I said, I've done this before with yarn. This is my first time doing it with this. I think it's called jute rope. And because the hangers are a little bit slippery, I thought if you do need to put a little dabble of glue, then we have it. Okay, there's our star, all tied together with coat hangers. So now you start, I'm going to unravel some of this, and I'll start, I guess, in the middle. We're going to tie this up. I used a thinner rope, the jute, thinner jute, to tie it together, but I'm going to use this thicker stuff to wrap it around. Okay, so again, just start with a basic knot to start it, and then you just start wrapping around. Okay, and you can, I'll unravel some of the rope so that you can see this a little better, or I might put the rope on the ground. That might make it easier to watch as well. Okay, so I'm going to hold this like so, and then I might wrap this way, and then wrap a little this way. Oh, I want to do it tighter though. In a second here. We want it nice and tight. There we go. There we go. Yeah, you want it nice and tight so that it holds itself together. And then just start wrapping in any direction that you need to get this on. And I'm thinking we might need to glue a little bit on the ends. We'll see here. Let's test out this one. Maybe if we do it through, would that work? Oh, no, it's holding, okay. And then back down. And let's go over here. And again, keeping it nice and tight. I think it helps to overlap the yarn too. It sort of has a bit more friction and grit if you do that. All right. Okay, and do this end of the star. And then this one. Yeah, and just like move it around. Oh, this one came off. We are going to glue these a little bit here in just a moment. Usually I have my clothespins with me. I use clothespins for everything to hold it in place. Oh, but I forgot them this morning. I can't believe that. Yeah, so the rope is a little bit slipperier than yarn, that is for sure. But I think I'm gonna put some glue on the rope and then it'll stay more in place. Okay, so at the end of our rope, pun intended, we're going to tie it off here, and then we can start another one. Okay, so just tie it off, and again, just a basic knot, but you want to keep it tight. Will that be tight enough? I think so. Okay, and then we're going to start another one. I'm wondering if I should glue that now or at the end. Okay, where's the end of this one? Oh, there. No, is that it? There. Okay, so we'll start this one, and this one maybe we'll start on that end. Actually, we'll start on the same end. Then we've got our little ends, our little pokies on the same one. Okay, there. And then we can trim them up together. Or that might be the one where that might be the end that we use to for hanging it. And again, just wrap, wrap, wrap. Try not to get it caught. So it's up to you whether you want to fill it in or whether you kind of like the open look. That's up to you. I'm kind of liking this open look myself. But yeah, you'll just have to try it out and see which one you like the best. But I think, yeah, I kind of like it so you can see a bit of air through it, space through it. This one down here, we're going to fix this one. This one's giving me grief. That's okay, though. Half of crafting is figuring out stuff when it goes wrong. Okay, so all of them are working well, except this one. So let's fix this one now. Okay, so is it not tight enough? What's going on? So we're going to unwrap it. And then, you know what I might do? One of the hooks is here. So I'm going to, ooh, that's a good idea. So I tucked it into the hook so that it's more stable. That works. Then it can't unravel all the way. And like I said, I've got a glue gun behind me. I might, it's not really cheating if it works, but I might have to put a piece of a little dabble of glue on the end of this one because it is really slippery for some reason. Oh, what do I do now? Okay. Ooh, and then I can bring it down here a little bit, and if I could get it on there, then we're hit the jackpot. Okay, I'm going to pull it down here, and I'm going to hook it around. Oh yeah, that'll work. Okay, here we go. Just move it down a little bit more, and hook it. There, and then, oh yeah, that's good. Okay, you might have to do it on this one too, because it's kind of creeping up here. We'll do that on this one too. And then they'll stay in place because you don't want to put up your star and then it unravels, right? Okay, I'm liking the look of this now. We'll do a few more, and then we'll tie it off because I'm running out of rope. Okay, where else do we need to fill it in a little bit? Maybe down here, and then we'll go over here. Yeah, cool. Okay. And then I'm going to tie this one in the center here. And hopefully you can't see it. We'll tuck the ends in, then you won't be able to see them. Okay, so tie it and tuck it in somewhere where you're not going to see it. And sticking out. And then you can sort of move the rope around or the yarn around to fill it in. Now, if you want the ends, these little ends filled in as well, I think that one for sure would require a bit of glue because if you take it right to the end, they're going to slip off. But look at that. That looks actually pretty good. Kind of like this earthy star. Ooh, I like it. Okay, so then you can get like a piece of ribbon. You could hang it up, whichever way. I think I like that way. And yeah, then you've got your hanging star. You can make a few of them. Or you could lean it up against something on a bookshelf or something. Put it wherever you like. All right, great, thank you.